Hello, my dear followers. Welcome to What the Hell Did She Say? I'm Vanessa Lua, and this week, as I promised, we have Charles Baker from Breaking Bad. Charles Baker is the guy who plays Skinny Pete, yo. So check the interview. It is so much fun. You have to watch it all because at the beginning he plays the little ukulele. I think I say it correctly this time. And it's a tiny guitar. And he plays a little intro. Then we go through the interview. Then he shows us his backyard, and because he likes gardening, you guys. And then he plays longer. So he plays. I think the song is called "Under the Rainbow." So check it out.
Stars shining bright above, night breezes seem to whisper I love you. Birds singing in the sycamore tree, dream a little dream of me. That
Woo! So I bet the audience didn't know that you are also a
ukulele
ukulele.
player?
Yes.
No, I try to tell them, but they never listen.
Charlie, how are you?
I'm good, thank you. How are you, Vanessa?
Very good. Are you playing these instruments because you are so depressed because it's the last season of Breaking Bad?
Well, yeah. It's hard to play the blues on the ukulele, but yeah, I try.
Well, what is it for someone to be working 6 years, right? So because each season is the equivalent of a year.
Yeah.
So for 6 years you have been working on Breaking Bad.
Yeah.
And that's it. Like you guys are not gonna hang out. Like it's not like.
I'm sure we hang out every now and then. Sorry, we live in a flight path. Matt Jones, who plays Badger, he and I hang out quite a lot. He and I and Aaron Paul just watched the first episode of the last 8, episode 509. We just watched that all together at a little party with a few other people, including Marilyn Manson. That was cool.
Oh my God! Hold on.
Yeah.
Marilyn Manson. Like,
Uh-huh.
was he wearing his like white face and
He was in
makeup
the
and all
white
that?
face, and he looked like Marilyn Manson typically, except for not the full show regalia, but he looked like Marilyn Manson.
And when
really
he
cool.
talks, he just talks like a normal person, or he's like, "Wah!" I don't
No,
know.
he's just a regular guy. He's a very smart regular guy too. And that surprises a lot of people, but yeah, he's a very smart, compassionate man. That's cool.
Nice. So that are the little perks of being part of Breaking Bad, right?
Yeah. That was one of the bigger ones right there. I mean, other than getting to work with people like Brian and Aaron and Matt and Jonathan Banks and Juan Carlo Esposito, those just such great actors. Then I get to meet all the fans of the show, and luckily a lot of them are also great entertainers and actors and etc. So that's one of the things I love about it.
So, how did you get originally involved of the project? I remember you told me that it was gonna be first just a small part, and then they like you.
Well, I don't know how much they liked me. It was, yeah, it was supposed to be just the first, in the first season, episode 4. I was just supposed to be the skinny stoner, and we were both in Dallas when that happened, and I cast through Tony Cobb Brock, Tony, and then luckily they changed the plan. It was supposed to be that Aaron Paul's character Jesse was supposed to die in the next couple of episodes, but they really liked his chemistry with Bryan Cranston, and they really liked his character, and they suddenly thought of some new ideas, and so by keeping him, they kind of had to keep some friends around and give him a base, and so Combo and Badger and Skinny Pete kind of became the foundation for Jesse Pinkman.
Oh my God! I just recently watched the parody that they made with the Star Trek thing. So you have now a comic.
Yeah.
Was it that awesome?
Oh, it was really awesome. They had me as a Star Trek. They had my character, the cartoon character, in a Star Trek shirt and the red shirt, which kind of made me a little nervous, but that was really cool to see, and it put me into that Star Trek culture pretty heavily. So I was thrilled with that.
Oh my God! Look at his face. He's like a little kid, so excited right now. That's so cool.
No, I'm cool.
So Charlie, for the people that haven't seen Breaking Bad, because now everybody knows about Breaking Bad, everybody knows that it's a badass TV show, but there is a lot of people out there that is like, oh, okay. So how would you describe this show? Like, what would you tell them? Why they should watch it?
One, it's like nothing you've ever seen before. I mean, there's no other TV shows like it. People have tried to compare it to other shows, but and partly because it's got such a cinematic aspect to it. It's very much like watching a movie, and a lot of people get caught up into watching an entire season in one sitting because it is just like watching a great movie. It has parts that have never been done. I don't think I've ever seen a show where a character is taken from being a very nice, regular white guy and made into a just horrible person, and yet the audience still is rooting for him and sticking with him. And that's something you never see. And despite what some people say, it does not promote drugs. It does not glorify meth. If you look at any of the characters on there, you'll know that it is just destroying their lives, and has done so, and the only people who are better off are the ones who get away from it. So, it's a great show.
How about you send the same message, but with the Skinny Pete voice?
That whole thing, despite what people tell you about the show, it does not promote meth. If you look at any of us on that show, we are not at all glorifying any drugs.
You hear it from Skinny Pete, guys?
That's from Skinny Pete himself, yo.
Stay away from bad things.
Stay away from drugs. Stay in school. Listen to your mom.
I have to tell everybody that I am in Charles Baker's house, and
on my front porch.
Doesn't grow up marijuana.
No.
He doesn't grow pot, but he does grow tomatoes. Can we go and get a tour to your amazing gardening?
Well, we could try. Some of us having some problems right now, but hey, let's go look.
Okay, cool.
So these are the guys that are having some issues right now. We just had to cut back a lot, and hopefully they're gonna come back.
They look cute.
Of course, I have my rosemary right here. Love the stuff.
Wow, it smells so good. Yeah.
There's strawberries.
This is strawberries? Oh, wow.
They haven't done too good. This is lemon thyme. My wife loves to use this for chicken. It's lemon thyme.
That smells
lemony.
so good, yeah.
These just came up, they just showed up. We didn't plant them. I think they're going to be the yellow pear tomatoes. And they kind of got into my flower garden here. I have some more tomatoes down here. We were experimenting with artichokes, and it went bad. They do bloom, and we thought that was a really pretty bloom, so we just let that one go. Next year, hopefully, we'll get some artichokes. And then we do our own cucumbers.
Ooh, I have tried them, your pickles.
Yes.
So good.
And that's what we use the dill for. We can our own tomatoes, our own pickles, using our wonderful cucumbers.
Ooh.
Which this one's going great. The other two, not so great this year. But it's our first year in California, so we're trying to figure this out. And all of these were already here when I moved in. I have some more tomatoes, which are bug infested, and we're trying to fight that. We have banana peppers, which my son loves. We have bell peppers, which are turning red. And we have
Chiles.
Chile de árbol.
Chile de árbol, muy bien.
Which we're also just growing here when we moved here. So,
Nice.
That's my garden.
Thank you for the tour.
¿Qué pasa, hijos de puta?
That's badass. We are gonna close our amazing interview listening to Charles Baker playing the ukulele.
Ukulele. Wake up when the clouds are far behind, where troubles melt like lemon drops, high above the chimney tops. That's where you'll find me, oh, somewhere over the rainbow, way up high.
Woo!
Short version.
Muchísimas gracias, Charlie Baker.
Gracias.
Adiós.
Adios.
Wasn't that awesome? I mean, he's so good at playing the little guitar. And if you want to follow him on Twitter, his Twitter is Charles E. Baker. And he's super awesome. He responds to everyone. And well, now I say it, so now he has to do it. What was your favorite part? I love when he spoke like a skinny kid, yo. And skinny kid, I said skinny Pete. Anyway, what's your favorite part? Leave me a comment. I would love to hear from you. Remember, I love comments. And well, it's time to announce our guest for next week, and that's Hector Echavarria. He is an amazing arts. No, not arts. Like, he's not a painter, not that I know. But he does martial arts, and he looks great, and he is so good at it. And actually, he has a clothes designing, so he might be good at art too. And he has this movie that he wrote and directed called Chavez, Cage of Glory. As you can see, I have the poster over there. You see it? So we talked to him, and he's awesome. So don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel so you can watch it next week. And you just have to click the button above. Yes, I learned how to say it. And follow me on Twitter, What the Hell Did, or find me on Facebook, What the Hell Did She Say? Interviews by Vanessa Lua. Thank you so much for watching. Adios.